everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Mad Dad Camping and Outdoor Extravaganza. Decided to start doing a little camping, outdoor cooking, things of that nature, and just wanted to give it a test. Not going very far, just in the backyard of our house here in Oklahoma tonight. I can get everything set up, but I wanted to cooking, having a pretty good time, telling some stories about who I am and what I do and the reason behind why I'm gonna do. So we got the fire started. We got to get a bunch of coals in there because it's not recommended that you grill over a flame when you're trying to do this tinfoil wrap. So getting it burnt down and getting ready to go. So got outside, getting all ready, got everything prepped, got the fire burned down a little bit, and then we can get started. By the way, I've never done this. I've camped, I think when I was 15 or 16. We had some land in Arkansas where I'm from, so have no idea what I'm doing. See how it all turns out and go from there. So as soon as the fire gets burnt down, ready. Got our fire nice and hot. Got some coals going here on the bottom here. Let's stick that potato in there and get that thing going. Other side there, just to keep the fire. We will set that for about 40 minutes and let that cook. Get some more coals going here and see how it goes. Well, had a problem. Had a phone call from work. I got distracted and was trying to take the potato out, and potato fell out of the wrapper and is in the abyss forever. So I guess that was a fail, but we're gonna put these steaks on the grate and hopefully it will go from the steakhouse that we're getting warmed up. So definitely gonna heat those up and eat those here in a minute. Ooh, let's top this off the grill. Rolls from the steakhouse. Walmart, they're really, really good. Got like the cinnamon taste on it. Oh yeah, so good, so good. Alrighty, there we go. Got the steaks on there. See how this works. I was getting kind of hungry. Had a lot of stuff going on. Work was calling as usual, so I had to kind of take a break from what we were doing. So here we are. All right, got the steaks done. Nice medium rare. Delicious. Super good. I've never done this before, so obviously it shows. Dropped the steak on the ground a couple times. I'm getting it off, so didn't do too good, but it is what it is. Tastes pretty good. Lost the potato though, so it's now fuel for a fire, which is disappointing because I did have cheese and sour cream and all sorts of good stuff to put on it, so I was really hoping for that, but it is what it is. Very good. So I have a bad feeling about the cookies. That fire is quite a bit hotter than probably what I saw online, so we'll see how it goes. So we'll just enjoy another Sam's Cola. I am cheap. Ever done any camping before? If so, obviously they've probably done it better than me because I've lost half the dinner. So luckily we're not out in the wild wilderness trying to survive, because it would not be good. But it's a nice night tonight. We've got about a half a moon going right now. The temperature has dropped back down. See me do after this little test run. Where would you like me to go? Probably we'll do somewhere in the Ozark Mountains, where I'm close to. Got any suggestions? Let me know. Like to see what we can get accomplished. So. Over here, don't burn my hand. So you'll need a little more wood. A little bit more wood. Keep it nice and hot. All right, got some water in my bucket. I'm gonna put the grate back on here in just a second. Make sure it's not hot. Going here in a few. Knock that down a little bit more. Yep. All right, got that going. There you go. Water going here in a minute, and we'll get the lid back on it, and we'll see if we can make cookies. All right, our water is boiling, really hot. I guess the fire is super duper hot. This works. Put this down here, let it float, and I will put the cover on it. And we'll give it about 10 minutes to see how it goes. I guess there's a reason why they say don't try this stuff at home, because it's not as easy as it looks as these guys do it. So gotta give some kudos out to those guys doing that. Obviously they did a whole lot of practice putting all this together. Also, another word of advice, don't be distracted. Try to make sure work or anyone else is not bothering you while you're trying to do something for the first time. So lessons learned. This little cookie boiling method I saw on the YouTube is taking much longer to cook than I expected. So I'm gonna put it on for another 10 minutes. It is actually cooking, but it's just cooking very slowly. So hopefully it'll be done. I can get this lid off without scalding myself. Amazingly enough. So it's pretty interesting to see things that he does. So hopefully it's a little more entertaining with me kind of explaining stuff and talking instead of just watching the fire and the stuff cook. So it gets a little boring on that with me. So just wanted to try to do something a little bit different. give it a go, I guess. So it's been a little rough tonight with work calling and my release and trying to relax, but it's awful hard to do that when you aren't able to do it. So we got about 90 seconds left. Put it on there for 10 minutes, so hopefully it'll be done. Hopefully that won't melt the table. We'll get my light. I can't see. Here we go. Give her a try. Still doesn't look very good. Looks pretty mushy. Well, it's pretty mushy. Let's stick some whipped cream on it and see what it tastes like. Tonight has been a struggle, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the next time will be better. Yes, the timer is going off. There we go. Shall we give Colton some? Colton will eat anything. That's a fact. Not too terrible. It looked kind of mushy, but I think maybe it's the way it's supposed to be. Look. It did take 30 minutes to do it though. Well, everyone, that's all I got for tonight. I do apologize for all the technical difficulties that I had. I guess it's a learning process to do all this stuff, so give me a like. Let me know if you want me to keep on and try again, or tell me if I should hang it up. We'd love to know. So until next time, we'll see you later.